it's VGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 17 of our Oblivion 100%. I hope you're enjoying the series thus far. A big thank you for watching the series. It has been a joy. Yeah, man, I've been putting my heart and soul into this because it's just been so much fun experiencing this again. So welcome back. Hello. In the last episode of Dragon's Ball Z, we should probably use a Vaurelius stone too, I just realized. Yeah, we just finally entered Bravil for the first time ever. We're doing more efficient. The only problem is, like, I'm too excited to even talk with this series. More unfinished business. Modron Orion has told me to go to Bravil and find out why Maglir has defaulted on another contract. This little fetcher indeed. So we have the statue of the lucky old lady, which you always want to click to get a free 10 bonus to luck. It's pretty easy, and I just feel such an eminence of warmth from that lucky old lady statue. It puts me in such a good mood. Something about it, you know? It's just so nice. Hi.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Oh, this quest. Yeah, I've not a lot of the side quests I haven't done in so long. This one included. Tell me about your husband, ma'am. Alaron Loesch, was it?
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
So this might be another one where you could just pay her? I kind of forget. This is a really interesting quest, by the way. Also, that sounds like an absolute nightmare, getting locked up in some sort of, like, gambling debt situation, gambling addiction. Jeez, that would suck. What happened to Alaron, ma'am?
Yesterday, the usurer, Grohlvana, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Kurden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
Yeah, this would be... I like how you just say, yes, I'll help you. There's no option to say no. I'll help you, ma'am.
You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either.
I appreciate that, ma'am. Anything else you could tell me about Alaron Loesch?
I do miss him so. And when he gets back, I'm going to kill him for making me worry like this.
Well, that would kind of be counterproductive to me going to rescue him, so please don't do that. Also, I'm looking for a Bosmer called Maglir.
Maglir? I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge.
Ah, you know a lot about the Lonely Suitor Lodge, don't you, Ursan Loesch?
Very well, then be careful. Kurden is not to be trusted.
So we got Kurden, and then we've got the other guy, right? Alaron Loesch, who has been taken by either Kurden or the other dude. I think it was like an orc, right, or something, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, welcome to Bravil, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's weird. It's like not my least favorite town. I mean, it is, but it's more so just like the least aesthetic to me. But then with the remaster, I mean, look at this. They've got cool wooden turrets up there. Have those always been there? I'm like not even remembering that whatsoever. That's kind of crazy. And then yeah, everything's like bright and colorful over here. Okay, so we got the Lonely Suitor Lodge where we have two different things here. I wonder which one we should do first. Probably the Fighters Guild. And then maybe we'll come back and go do this quest
she doesn't
for
much.
what's-her-face. Oh my god, oh my god.
Knowing how to use your armor can save...
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, guild rat.
So if we're noticing, Maglir here kind of has a different getup. Notice that little icon on the cuirass there. It's got like a tree with also like a double-bladed axe and looks like a halberd or something. What is that? That's like it's like a lucerne in Dark Souls at least. I don't know what that's called. But anyways, new little icon there. I heard you defaulted on the contract, Maglir.
Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
Oh, what a perfect answer for our character. The rare Oblivion roleplay option here. You are without honor.
That means a lot, coming from you. You think I didn't hear about you ratting me out to Orain? Now get out of here before my friend and I get angry.
Your life.
That's right. What a little
Bye.
piece of crap. I hate Maglir so much. He's obviously made to be hated, but what a little fetcher. That's the best term for it. So yeah, he's joined up with a... I don't know if they've said what it is yet, and I don't want to spoil it. Maglir tells me that he is no longer a member of the Fighters Guild. He is tired of trying to scrounge up work, so he's joined the Blackwood Company. And we don't even have a quest location, so I guess we'll talk to his friend here, Jita.
Go ahead, please.
That's an interesting voice. Know any rumors, Jita?
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
Oh, yeah, map marker added. Oh, so we got a map marker to the stuff on our map, obviously, like Battlehorn. I didn't realize why we had that.
You too.
That's an interesting little
Hello,
rumor there.
you again. I imagine...
Well, I guess, okay. Know any rumors, you nasty little fetcher?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yeah.
You're wasting
How
your
goes it?
time.
Also, take a look at his shield. That was part of the broken shield that we
afternoon.
found in that
Nothing,
cave,
the fight is
by the way. Where are we supposed to go for this? This usually when you don't have like a direct thing, you'll get some sort of update at some point, but I ain't getting no update. Okay. I'm assuming we have to complete his quest, his contract, but I don't know how to really get that started. More unfinished business caught in the hunt, which is a side quest. What am I supposed to do here? I've been told that Maglir could be found. I guess we're literally just supposed to go back to Coral? Because, yeah, this is weird. There's, like, no direction. Typically, the game does give you direction here. So, I think we should go do that first, because I will definitely forget to go talk to Modron Orion. If I don't go back to him now, I'll be like, whoa, wait, what happened? I don't remember. What was going on with the Fighters Guild? What the hell? That will definitely happen. And I don't want that to happen.
Go ahead.
So, we're going to head back over here and then try to find Mr.
Good evening.
Modron.
Have you heard about Kvatch?
Have you heard about the High Elves? Hello.
Yes? I assume you've spoken to that lout Maglir.
That I have, Modron. I found him in the Lonely Suitor's Lodge in Bravil.
The little bastard! We took him in when no one else would. This is how he repays us? Talk to Ari in Bravil. She's our client. Do the job.
Ari. I do
Stop
not remember that
staring.
name whatsoever.
Have you heard?
Okay, so
Grandma
indeed, yeah,
got
it's
some
rare
new
that
books
Oblivion
in
doesn't give
stock?
you direction like that to go back to somebody, to go back to Modron here, or to have anything else to do. But, you know, using a little bit of logic, we can figure it out. Also, yes, it is definitely glitched in the top right corner of the screen. It keeps saying I'm like level 10. We're definitely like level 11 or 12. Yeah, we're level 11, so I don't know why that is glitched. That's kind of weird. So we gotta go talk to Ari, and I think I saw there that it was a Mages Guild contract. A little bit of crossover between the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild here. Again, every time you head to Bravil, you might as well just reach up and kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek. Ooh. Ungolem. Hi.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
That's okay. I understand. Nice bow you got there, Ungolem. Max Goof. Okay, let's grab the lucky old lady's little buff there, and then we're going to head on over to the Lonely... No. The Mages Guild, which we have not... Yeah, we don't really know anything about the Mages Guild just yet. Can we join it? Is it a joinable faction? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay, looks like... We're not going to be able to peruse it because we are not a part of the Mages Guild. So let's go ahead and head outside really quick. And we will wait about 12 hours. By the way, GV's Talking Corner, the Book of Mormon. Yeah, recently been in a big play mood, like musical mood. I never was really into musicals or plays or anything. I have seen some on Broadway in New York, but I was never like a huge musical or play guy. But I've been rolling through musicals. Oh my God. And most recently, the Book of Mormon, which I had wanted to experience for quite some time now. Hi!
It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research.
The gall of you needing imp gall. Ma'am, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you know anything about the Blackwood Company?
I just don't trust them. I know they're efficient, a bit too efficient for my liking. Some endeavors demand time and care.
Agreed, ma'am, and that's the best way to do it, to be honest with you. What can you tell me about Bravil?
Bravil? Good points. Cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points? Culturally a whole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker.
That sounds like... Okay, so that's the same voice actress, but that sounds like a new line. Like, the way that she did that take, because, like, all these years later, it would be hard to do the same exact vocal performances. That sounds like a new line delivery there. I wonder. What can you tell me about the Mages Guild, man?
You want to join? Well, then either you'll need to find Could I here in town or go seek out one of the other local guild hall leaders.
And no quest there, surprisingly. Know any good rumors?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
I wonder why. Although we might be able to find that out if we join the Mages Guild. Do you have the gall to tell me about these imp galls? Just a little joke.
I need imp gall for my studies. 10 portions of it, in fact. Since I hired the Fighters Guild, I expect you to get it done. And carefully, please. You might check Robber's Glen Cave for the imp gall. That place has been known to contain the imps.
To contain the imps? Like all of the imps? Anything else you could tell me about these imp gall, man?
Doesn't look like you have it yet. Let me know when you do.
I don't even think we've seen an imp yet,
waiting
have we?
right
Also, but okay, you are so tense. You're talking about tension. Like, you might look inwards.
Excuse
there.
me, sir.
Hi. Sorry, not. Oh, she's got like a new little hat thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. And she's got like rings on her little horns there, and little sort of drape thing.
Thanks for asking.
One of these people might have
Heard any news
alchemical,
from the
whoever
other
like is right here. So what time is it right now? 12:08 p.m. Let's wait 2 hours. Usually in the Mages Guild, there's an alchemist nearby one of these little, wherever the alchemy stuff is. So I don't know who it would be in this one.
May I help you?
Hi!
Dolphin creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
I see. That's a lot of capitalization in your little statement there. Let me take a look at your spells, ma'am.
Let's do business.
Oh, she does have an enemy's explode spell. Look at that. So what does it do? Fire damage on target, 5 points for 5 seconds. Fire damage on target, 70 points for 20 feet for 1 second. So this thing is insane. It costs like 1,000 magic. Is this thing just like not supposed to even be usable? So fire damage on target for, what is even the point of this? I don't even understand. You hit them for 5 points for 5 seconds, so like 25 points of damage over 5 seconds, but then also 70 points instantly, which is very strong, but yeah, that doesn't even seem like usable with the amount of magic
Welcome.
cost.
If you wish to talk.
You hear any word about
I don't know who the
Crystal?
alchemist is. It might
She's
just be, I
offering
mean,
a generous
maybe it's just
reward, so
Ari
hopefully-
because she wants alchemy ingredients, but she's not selling us anything, because you might be able to ironically buy imp gall from her if she has a rotating stock of alchemy ingredients. You know what I mean? Alrighty then. So yeah, we've got the Robbers Glen Cave up here, and we have not even seen an imp yet, which is an interesting little Oblivion enemy. There's so many like unique high fantasy enemies in Oblivion. They really tried to be like super duper fantastical. It's kind of interesting. Also, yes, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and pop a Vaurelius stone. So if you don't know what a Vaurelius stone does, basically Whoa, why do we have 24 Welkin? Oh, that's right, because we took all the stuff from Dunbarrow, so we're going to have to drop all that stuff off at some point. I forgot about that. All right, where are these Vaurelius stones at? Are they at the top? No, they would start with a V. You would think they would be near the bottom. I'm still confused as to how this stuff is, like, sorted. You think it would be down here. Yeah. I guess it was just a little bit above. So each one of these is valued at 1,000 a pop. So these are, yeah, very, very, very strong. I'm going to press X. You have used a Vaurelius stone's power to restore your enchanted item's charge, and now it is gone. So yeah, fully recharges everything. Wait, it said only enchanted item? It should restore everything. But I'm not going to check and see for each one. It should restore every single thing in your inventory unless they changed it, which they might have, because that always did seem kind of OP. But they are rare, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, have you all seen the Book of Mormon? Listened to it, watched it, whatever. We've just been going through all these different plays on, and musicals on Spotify pretty much. I don't know why, like, I've never been that type of guy, but it just really got the bug into me, man. Starting with Epic the musical, then going into, like, Hamilton, Beetlejuice the musical, and then the Book of Mormon most recently. Which is basically a take on Mormonism by the South Park creators, Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I'm sure it has to offend some people. Bandit Bowman? You nasty highwayman! Or woman, sorry. I think you're a woman. I can't even really tell, to be honest with you. Oh, what is that? Oh, she poisoned? That's interesting. I think she poisoned her bow there, because it's got a poison icon. Yeah, you can actually see that now. That's kind of cool. All right, daggers we'll take because they're valued at a decent amount. So anyways, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, creators of South Park, made the Book of Mormon, basically this play/musical all about Mormonism, which I'm sure has to offend people. There's some really, like, obviously it's South Park, but for some reason I didn't think it would be as offensive as it was. I'm not offended. What was that noise? It sounded like someone shouted in my house. What the hell was that? I'm not offended. I'm basically, you know, never going to get offended at anything pretty much. Wood door to Robbers Glen Cave. I know everybody says that. I don't get offended at anything. And then there's always something. But anyways. Oh, yeah. So now we can equip. Oh, so I have the torch here. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. So I guess we'll sneak. We're like immediately found out here. So we're looking for imps, which I'm assuming will be right here. Yeah. Look at these little guys. Just bam. Smashed into the sidewall. So one imp gall, we're going to need a total of 10. But anyways, yeah, it's a fun little story. Basically, the main character wants to go to Orlando as a part of his mission, which is funny because I'm from Florida. And yeah, his favorite place is Orlando. I love you, Orlando. SeaWorld. But then he gets sent to Uganda, Africa. Frost damage on strike for 5 points. Longsword of Frost. We're going to be very close to our carry weight here, so we got to watch out. And then we'll switch to the torch. We're already caught here, so we're not going to be able to... Oh, we got a dash. Yeah, got a dash. So, shoot me. Foul imp. Whoop. Yeah, that's so satisfying, dude. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh. Whoop. God, that's so satisfying. Hell yes. I just can't believe we can do something like this in Oblivion. Oh, man. And another one. All right, let's go. Let's go. I love how these guys look. They look like little demons. Okay, I missed that one. Whoopsie. Whoops. I'm a little delayed at the moment. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like, some of the stuff is getting too easy again. Like, this cave is too easy. But again, if I jack it up to expert difficulty, it's going to be, like, too hard in certain points. I don't really know what to do. I mean, difficulty is not the point of this series, but, you know, it just kind of sucks. I love the design of these little imps. They look like little tiny demons. Look at their faces. So, yeah, get sent to Uganda, which is kind of humorous because they want to go to, you know, they want to go to Orlando. And Defiler. Is this unique? What the hell is this? So, drain agility on strike, endurance on strike, intelligence on strike, luck on... Okay, stop. This is such a weird way to do this. Drain agility? Yeah, it's because, like, they want you to scroll down with the right stick, but then it's so sensitive, it, like, switches to the other side, so I can't even, like, see what this has. Okay, that's really annoying. We'll take a look at it in our menu, hopefully. Greater Dispelled Tome as well. And now we are indeed over encumbered. And there's an imp behind me, too. So what we need to do is we need to drop that Longsword of Order, which is valued at nothing. Somebody left a comment that you could, like, get all these weapons and armors for free and then sell them. But I was like, wait, don't they have a 0 value? Because that would be game-breaking. And it does. So I don't know how you're supposed to sell these, but yeah. So the Defiler... Bro, I just want to see what this does, but it's, like, so hard to scroll down. Because, like, even if I, like, literally just put it down, it's, like, it just switches to the other menu. So it's, like, hard to even see. Come on, man. Yeah, I hope they change this. This is like a really annoying way to look at... Oh, strength and willpower. So it just drains that. Wow. That's honestly insane. So one of the things Oblivion has, by the way, is unique weapons that you have to find randomly. It's very, very weird. Oh yeah, we got to use that tome too. I got to keep using these before I forget. So all that to say is like that could be a unique weapon. I thought you had to kind of wait. Dispel 70 points on self. I thought you had to kind of wait. Whoop! No, you don't. Yeah, yeah. Whoop! No, you don't. Or yes, you do. But no, you don't, because I jumped instead of dash, but I still dodge your attack. Reminds me when I was playing kickball recently. Oh my god, you have to like peg them with the ball to get them out sometimes. And sometimes these athletic fetchers will literally jump as I'm throwing the ball and jump so high. This dude jumps so high and like dodged the ball. And to be honest, like fantastic job on his part, but man, that sucks to be on the opposite side of that. Okay, 2 more imp gulls there. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, the Defiler may be a unique weapon that we just got lucky and found right there. I would have to like look at the list basically of like all the different stuff you can find in that way. It's confusing pretty much, but yeah, that might be a thing because that sounds really freaking strong. Also, it's blunt, which we're not really using, but we may use later on. Okay, moving right along. We're looking for some more imps and their gall, but not getting discovered. That might have been it. I'm not sure if there's any other enemies here. So yeah, basically 2 Mormons. One played by Josh Gad, by the way, kind of like a character, comedic actor and a bunch of stuff. He was in Pixels. He got with Qbert that turns into a woman, which was an interesting choice. But anyways, yeah, they go to Uganda. They're trying to convert the Africans into Mormonism, and shenanigans ensue, basically. I liked it a lot. I wouldn't say it's like a super duper strong. I think the overall musical is good, but like some of the songs I don't think are nearly as strong overall as some other musicals I've listened to, basically. So I did enjoy it, and I found it funny, and the only thing... Whoop! God, I love that. Yeah. The only thing is some of the song, about half the like soundtrack or whatever you want to call it, was a little weak in my opinion, but some other songs were great. Such as, I think, the biggest song of the whole thing, which is I Believe, where the main character, like, basically is exclaiming that he's a Mormon and he believes in all this stuff, and it's humorous because it goes over some of the things that Mormons believe, which to a layman could sound kind of out there. Whoop! But anyways, yeah, it was enjoyable. I was a big fan of South Park when I was a kid. I think I kind of fell out of it over time, although I do definitely still appreciate it, so... I enjoy it quite a bit, and the musical was definitely something that I've been wanting to experience for some time now, and yeah, I'm just getting so much into musicals now, it's kind of weird. Never been a big musical guy, but man, Hamilton, you know, everybody knows how good it is, obviously. Oh my god, hello. Everybody knows how good Hamilton is, and I will say, yeah, that was definitely... probably the strongest. Oh, he's got a little health bar there that looks different, or a name. So yeah, I'm assuming he's like the boss of this dungeon pretty much. Even though it's just a standard troll, but he had a different looking name to him. Elemental Bolt Tome. Longsword of Numbing. We gotta be close to our carry weight though. What are we at? 486 out of 500. This thing's only valued at 167, so if we're not gonna use it, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Motherwort Sprig, Poison of Paralysis, and Remote Manipulation Tomes. That was actually a much better chest there. So, let's go find those tomes now. I wish there was a way to sort by books. It would definitely be nice to have books sorted. So, Elemental Bolt. Fire damage and frost damage, 9 points. Nice. And then we've got... What was the other tome? We just found another one, too. Remote Manipulation Tome, which is Telekinesis. 10 feet for 20 seconds on target. Very fun. Very, very fun. All right, looks like there's nothing else in here. I think we're off by a couple of imp gulls, so we want to check every little zone here. We can also obviously use minor life detection as well to see where these little fellas are hiding, whilst also increasing our mysticism, which is quite nice. Oh, we should use that new power we got too. Yeah, let's do that. I want to see how that one works. Did I hotkey it? I did not. So, if we've got this sword... I think in our inventory, do you have to have it equipped? You might have to have it equipped. But we should have Dragon Breath. You don't have enough Magicka. immune to silence. So I'm going to shortcut this. Let's put it down on number 5. Okay. And then we have so many freaking Welkin stones as well. Let's go ahead and consume one of them. And see if we can use it? Yeah, it looks like we just can. All right, where are you at? Got an imp over here to the right and an imp over there to the left. So, mellow imp. Let's see what this does. So it's an on target, right? Hold still. Yeah, that's all right. Didn't do too much, actually. Didn't even kill him in one hit on adept difficulty. I found 10 portions of imp gall. I should bring them to Ariari. Excellent. Oh, necklace of personality. Ooh, if only it was so easy, am I right? Okay, necklace of personality. What do you do? Fortify personality on self for 8 points, which is actually insane, right? Because personality is the overall attribute. Right? I always forget. We don't even have an amulet, so this is actually a pure upgrade here. Even though Speechcraft in Oblivion, I don't think matters all that much. Also, notice the amulet on our chest there. Personality is the overall one, isn't it? Yes. So this is getting buffed by 8, which is pretty crazy. It's like 8, virtues worth of stats. But, again, personality not the best. I don't think that adds too much to our experience, but I could be wrong. I believe. How big is that chasm down there? Not too big. I believe. I have magic myself, foul imp. God, that dodge. These enemy. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go up there. Oh, what a beautiful boy he is. Oh, what a beautiful boy. Kind of want to make that the thumbnail there. Who's firing at me? Oh, imp in the corner. There's an imp in the corner. Do it. Whoop. No, you don't. Whoop. It's so fun just dashing that. Wow. God, it just adds so much to Oblivion, man. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to make this guy the thumbnail. It's kind of hard to grab thumbnails in this playthrough, though. All right, can you, like, turn? Look at that ass jiggle. What is going on with this guy? Yeah, come on. It's, like, hard to grab a good enough thumbnail to... Look at this little dude. No, go away from it. Don't show the little icon. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. We'll try to make it happen. Man, these cave systems in Oblivion, there are so many. So we got the chasm, and then we got, like, 3 different paths over here. But it looks like a lot of the time they are kind of closed off, which is good to know. All right, so there's that, and then we got the chasm, and one of these is definitely going to link into the chasm. So ideally, we would find that last. We got another chest over here, a couple of potions. We're going to start to get really weighed down by these potions, though, so we definitely have to be mindful of that, because we're not even going to end up using a lot of them, unfortunately. It's just the way that things go. But yeah, the main guy, I don't know his name, but I know he's popular in the musical sphere, I think. That plays in the Book of Mormon. I guess it's like original casting. I don't really know anything about, musical structure and all that sort of stuff and the behind the scenes and everything, but the main dude, extremely talented. Josh Gad was pretty good. His singing is interesting, to say the least, because obviously, like, he's like an actor, so it's interesting to see him in that role. Although apparently a lot of actors do go on to Broadway, right, and do some stuff there. I think I saw Sarah Hyland, which I think is that girl from Modern Family. She's like on some Broadway show right now. Anyways, point is, where are we going? I gotta find my way out of here. Oh yeah, we can use clairvoyance. Yeah, I saw that it will take you out, which is kind of nice. I know. I crapped on it back in the day. I know. Listen, we all make mistakes. So look at that. Ooh, God, the animations. They did such a phenomenal job, seriously. So anyways, the main guy, Book of Mormon, did an amazing job. Josh Gad's all right. He's funny, but his singing, I don't know. The overall story, it's kind of interesting, and I don't think it's like a fully solid kind of plot, if that makes sense. But some of the songs are great, like I Believe, and I'm trying to think of my other favorite ones. Oh my god, Hasadiga Igawai. Jesus. The first time that I heard that song, you should have seen me. I think I was at a basketball court playing some basketball, and like as I was shooting hoops, I was kind of going like, okay. Hasadiga Igawai. All right, so anyways, cool. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and head back to that lady. I'm glad that there was 10 pieces of imp gall in the cave. I wasn't sure if there would be 10. A lot of the time, they just send you somewhere and there's not actually you know, there's not actually all the things that you need there. You need to procure them in some other ways. Whee! Okay, so yeah, have you seen Book of Mormon? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below if you are so inclined. Greetings, Bosmer, most likely. Ba-da-dee, ba-da.
Good to see you.
Hello.
No more delays, please.
Yeah, all right, relax. I literally risked my life to get you this.
Well, have you found that
Jesus.
imp gall for me yet?
Yes, the gall
I've
on
got some
you.
research I need to get to.
I have the imp gall, ma'am.
You've got it. Looks fresh, too. I realize you'll be paid by your superior, but take this as well. It might come in handy in your work.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Hopefully some gold here. What'd she give us? 10 imp gall removed. 1 grand ring of Aegis. Oh
Next
my
time,
god.
on time,
She might have just given us something incredibly powerful there, funnily enough, which I don't even know if she's guaranteed to give you or not. She might be, because I definitely remember that name. So, Grand Ring of Aegis, shield on self 80%. Actually, that's not that great, but it is decent. Resist paralysis for 20%, which only activates when we're trying to get paralyzed, obviously. So, Weatherward Circlet, resist fire and frost. That's probably not that helpful, even though it is unique. So, I'm going to take that one off and add on the Grand Ring of Aegis, which, as far as I understand, means that we are always taking 18% less damage from physical attacks, non-magical. I think. I'm not fully sure, but I think. Also, why do we not have that little light around us? Shouldn't we have that little light? Wait, what? Yeah, because the shield. Doesn't the shield have the light on it? I am confused. Lord Kane's shield, light on self for 10 feet. Is this just not working now? Because it doesn't even seem to have any light on it. Nope. So I'm betting if I unequip it and equip it again, I bet it'll make the light come out. Boop, boop. Yep. I don't know why that is. It definitely seems to be weird with the inventory, not realizing that you have stuff equipped some of the time. Very bizarre, because the light should be permanent. And it is now. Like, as long as we have the shield activated. So again, hopefully at the time of this recording, they will go through and kind of add some new buffs and or like, you know, patches and everything like that. Again, it's not ruining the experience or anything like that. It's just that this game is so good and more than I ever could have expected. And I would love to see it, like, reach its final form. You know what I mean? Hasadiga Igawai. All right, so let's head back to Monsieur Modron Orion, who also, yeah, should give us a reward here too. And that Grand Ring of Aegis is really, really nice. Any sort of shield or resist magic effect, typically in the Elder Scrolls, is really good, regardless. Okay, so let's wait 9 hours. Let's see what else about the Book of Mormon. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, about half of it I like, and I have seen it as well. Definitely on Broadway in person for sure.
How goes it?
Yeah, I would say I really enjoyed about like 60 to 70% of it, but I kind of wish I enjoyed all 100%, if that makes sense.
With the veteran of Morrowind.
What up?
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract?
That I did, my friend. I've taken care of the contract, Modron.
I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
I think I need an advancement, though. 300 gold, which is not bad. Let's talk about the Blackwood Company, Modron.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement.
And that gets me a trophy, which I love. Quest ad, oh yeah, Azani Blackheart. Blackheart's such a cool name. I'd like an advancement, Modron, if that's okay.
Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
That I will, my friend. That I will. Defender Fighters Guild. I'm pretty sure these are the same exact icons as the OG. Reach Defender rank in the Fighters Guild. Any new duties, Modron?
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
Can do, my friend. And he's not gonna say it again, but I wonder what if he says if we click this.
We'll talk later. Meet me at my house after dark.
You got it, buddy. Any rumors?
Sometimes I just go...
Yeah,
Later.
you've said that before, Majin. I don't know if you know that. Okay, so we will go back to... Yeah, we also have to drop some stuff off at Dunbarrow if we're going to do a lot of exploring. However, we do not need to do a lot of exploring. Currently, we're going to switch gears back to the Imperial City Arena. But first, let's go get our stuff repaired by Rosan, who, yeah, is incredibly cheap. It sucks playing Fallout when, like, everything is insanely, ridiculously overexpensive to, like, repair things. Again, I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, you're in a post-apocalyptic world. Services are probably going to cost more, but, like, just imagine lugging, like, 10 billion caps and plopping it on the counter there to get your stuff repaired. Insane. But in Oblivion, it is incredibly cheap. So we're also going to find where that repair hammer is. So I just wish there was a faster way to find these. You could probably hotkey them, though, honestly. There. And then anything without a little blue dot. So the Dwarven Dagger, boop. Probably not even worth it. It's literally 1 point of repair there. Hi.
Well met.
Well met. I need some repair, please, Rosan.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed?
Everything for 41 gold. Not bad at all. Wait, what? Oh, repair, you gotta hold square. I was gonna say, excuse me?
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. And remember, you can train this entire time. Every level, you can get 5 free points of a skill if you want. However, I don't really need that. We'll be able to max everything out because they definitely did go through and clean up the leveling system and everything, which makes me oh so very happy because it needed it, to be honest. I know there's like some diehard like fans of Oblivion and everything about Oblivion, and they think it's a perfect game, but there were some issues with how the game was structured, in my opinion at least. Again, you got to be between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., which we are, and you have to have the heavy raiment, which we do have. So should we go for some hand-to-hand? That could be fun. We could do some hand-to-hand. Base Ring of Freedom and... Let's go to weapons here. Yeah, we can take off the Dragon Sword of Lanelin, and we can also take off the Lord Kane's Shield. Now we just got hand-to-hand, which would be very fun to see how those perks increase, too, because I'm sure they're going to add some interesting things now. Hi, Owen.
All right, Myrmidon. Time to stop messing around. You ready to teach those yellow team scumbags a lesson or what?
See, he said Myrmidon before, and now he said Myrmidon. You see? I'm ready for a match, Owen.
Don't be fooled by your next opponent. The little dagger he uses is actually a powerful enchanted weapon called Shimmer Strike. Now go get him.
Yeah, so this one's interesting. He does actually have a unique weapon, which unfortunately you can't get because you're not allowed to loot the corpses of the arena combatants. However, I'm sure there's ways to get it. I think there were ways in the OG. And maybe we'll try. Maybe we'll try to do it. We'll see. Let's walk up.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The yellow team's combatant has slain many opponents with his magical dagger, Shimmer Strike. Let's see if the blue team can end his winning streak.
I'll do my best. All right, so we got the Star of the West power. Now he's got an enchanted dag. Oh, look at him go. See, there seems to be like new little animations, you know? I love the feedback. It's so funny. All right, so we're going to hit him a bunch, and then when our fatigue gets low... Oh, that was Max Goof again. Whoop! Yellow team Myrmidon. All right, so it didn't seem to drop him to the ground. And power attacks are a little tricky to land here. He's getting lower, though. Okay, one more power attack will do the trick. We need a little bit of fatigue, though. Okay.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Thank you for watching this match, everybody. I'm trying to improve my hand-to-hand, and I think that went pretty well. And also... Oh, my God. Did those flies appear around his body, or were they just always there? What the hell? I've noticed he has this unique dagger. Would you all mind if I took it for safekeeping? You may not scavenge your fallen opponent's weapons or shields. Again, I guarantee there's a way to do it, you know, because Bethesda games are so very... Sometimes held together by duct tape, you know what I mean? Okay, so, like, one thing I always thought was if we kind of tried to, like, bring it over here to the door, and then, like, how would you do it? Because, like, there's a block. You can't pick it up. I'm pretty sure people have left comments of how to do it in the OG Oblivion. I have no idea about the remaster. But I always thought if you, like, maybe grabbed it and then kind of, like, interacted with the door while simultaneously... kind of like that, but I don't think it's ever going to work. So, unfortunately, you know, anytime something's not intended, I really don't care about it. I only care about design, as I've said in video games. So you're obviously not supposed to have it, so I don't care about not having it. But it would be nice to have it, honestly, obviously.
I guess you told that wood elf what you thought of his magic dagger, huh? Here's your gold. Nice going.
Yeah, he's dead, Owen. The man is dead, and I've been paid for it.
You're hungry, Myrmidon. I can see it in your eyes. You ready to feed that hunger, huh? You ready for another match?
I'm ready. Yes, indeed. Heard any good rumors, Owen?
I heard a rumor that you're an idiot. Any truth to that?
I like that it tricks me by, like, having that highlighted as if he's going to say something new, and then he says the same thing. I'm ready for a match, Owen.
No surprises with this next one. Just a high elf with a chip on her shoulder. Get up to that arena and make her beg for death.
So brutal. Like, it's interesting because Oblivion as a whole does not feel, you know, there's a camaraderie to Oblivion, right? Like, everybody feels to be in it together, you know, at least the good guys. But with the arena, it's like, no, it's just straight up like Roman gladiatorial, yeah, make them beg for death when you're just trying to probably put food on the table. Like, my God. All right, so yeah, we're going to work on hand-to-hand. Hopefully we get a perk at some point. Did we look at the hand-to-hand perks, by the way? Let's see. Character, major skills, hand-to-hand. Recoil armed opponents when blocking. Yeah, so I don't even want to spoil what happens with Journeyman. We'll see it when we get the pop-up there.
Of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You came here for a fight, and a fight you shall have. But talk is for the weak. You want blood? Lower the gates!
Let's do this thing! Alright, so when we block, not only do we increase our block, but we also force them to recoil. So we gotta remember that. Did she just get affected by a perk? Because I did a power attack, but it should only affect normal blade, right? Blade is the thing. Ooh, ooh. Alright, so even if you get recoiled like that, you can continue to block. We're gonna heal up once here. Let's back away a little bit. Blocker there. Go for a power attack, which I'm not really sure if that's more... efficient. It does kind of look like if you go for a block and then power attack and then follow it up with a combo, it does seem to be good to do that. So power attack into like the light attack combos, basically. So we're going to block that. Power attack, and then she kind of recoils. Yeah, hand-to-hit is fun. It's way more snappy now. Oh, what the...
We have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Not to be rude to my opponent, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm kind of hoping for a little bit more of a challenge. Hopefully I can entertain you a little bit more next time. Thank you for watching. Okay, so yeah, we're feeling definitely stronger now. Again, could up the difficulty, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to say we're going to be on Adept, and we're just going to keep it on Adept. Also, why is this guy naked?
Myrmidon, good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, why are you naked?
Well, my friend, may your blade always strike true and first.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. I don't think he's supposed to be naked. Also, does he not... there's like something with this target thing. I'm pretty sure. Does he fire at us if we're in it? So if he goes for a fire here, and then we stand in front of him, he won't hit us. There's like something with this. I guess you could get like infinite arrows from him, iron arrows or something maybe. I don't exactly remember. Or maybe like upgrade a skill somehow. I feel like that was something. I could be wrong though. Hi, Owen.
Ultima. They act all high and mighty until you leave them in a pool of their own blood. Here's your gold. Go take a breather.
He really has a chip on his shoulder, ironically, against Alber, which, don't be rude to Adronach. Come on, Adronach. Was kind of a little high and mighty, it's true.
You're cutting through the yellow team like a knife through scrib jelly. One more fighting, you'll advance to warrior rank.
The scrib jelly's a Morrowind thing, which I always love the sound of. It reminds me of like raspberry jam or something. I'm ready for a match, Owen.
The next opponent is your standard axe-armed orc. He's in a heavy raiment and looks pretty fit. Nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, you know what's going to be funny? I wonder if they change he comes off as a bit of a dandy or whatever that line is. I wonder if they change that. Because in 2025, I wonder if Bethesda or Virtuos would look at that and go, let's cut that out. I'm curious to see if they keep it or not. We will see. He might have already was supposed to be. He maybe have already would have said it, if that makes sense. All right, let's go.
People of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Everyone loves an advancement match, so let's watch as these two brave Myrmidons face off in a battle to the death. Combatants, to arms!
Let's do this thing! All right, an axe-wielding orc. As Owen said, pretty standard. Yeah, he has an effect there. What is that?
The best you can do?
I'm trying my best. There's no need to insult me. Yeah, what is that? When we do a power attack, he's hit by some sort of weird effect, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Because, like, take a look at him. Take a look at my orc friend. Orc friend, he's the only one I got. Yeah, I don't know what it is, because we don't have that blade perk. Also, notice the rings on the hand, too. Maybe it's, like, something that's positively affecting him? I don't really know. Because he just glowed green there. But we don't have any perk in the hand-to-hand tree that should be, like, affecting him. The only thing would be that recoil, which, you know, shouldn't even have, like, a sort of magical effect as far as I can tell. Are you sure about that, friend? I've been honing my abilities. Yeah, so again, looks like you want to restore your fatigue, block one hit, go for a power attack, and then follow it up with a combo. Seems to be the way to go. You don't sound so confident, friend. Remember, pride goeth before the fall.
People, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Let it be known, everybody, when you're overconfident, you tend to fall faster. Unfortunately, our orc friend there fell for that classic trap. Thank you for watching the bout. And now we will advance to the warrior rank, and we should talk to the people too to see what they say, which I wish I would have been doing this entire playthrough, but what can you do? There's so many things to breathe in.
There are a few things scarier than an orc with an axe, but you didn't even flinch. That victory brings you up to warrior rank. Well done.
Hell yeah. Should we talk to... We probably should wait until we're ready to do the arena some more. So let's talk to her.
Warrior? You? Just look at you.
You know, hurt people hurt people. What about you, friend?
I've been watching you fight, my friend. It's a good thing we're both on the blue team, because I sure as blazes wouldn't want to go up against you.
It is, yeah, because this guy's always so nice. I always remember this guy as being so supportive.
Well, my friend, may your blade always
and this guy's
strike true.
Still talking about the same journal this whole time. I do wish they kind of programmed in, like, maybe one or two other little, like, things that he could say after some time has passed. Obviously, still be depressed, but, you know, switch it up a little bit. Okay, so what should we do now? The world is our oyster. We're progressing through the arena and the Fighters Guild quite well. We've also got some side quests here, and we can upgrade another Battlehorn Castle upgrade, which would be interesting. We do have enough money for it. Not a priority, but actually it would be nice. Maybe we'll do that at the start of the next episode. A knife in the dark. Yeah. We need 5k gold for this, which we're not going to end up using, actually, so that's not really a priority, but we will have to do this at some point. Then we've got the new quest here, which will be interesting too, but we can always wait on that as well. Go fish. Yeah, so I actually just read some comments on the YouTube channel about Go Fish. Many people were saying that, yeah, it is linking us from fish to fish, because I would have to think that that would be the way that they did it, because, like, why would they change the quest, right? It doesn't really make sense that they would change the quest to be something new. So, what that means is many people have left comments saying that, yes, it is leading me to the fish body, which then has the fish scale. And since we've already killed some other fish, you know, it's probably just going to end up skipping those. Now, the thing that worries me here is I don't know if this is telling me to go to that body that I killed, because I don't even know where that corpse is going to be. So, the only thing that I would hope is that if we just go over to this quest marker, which is 60 feet this away, that we can somehow find the corpse of the slaughterfish. You would think it would be near where that marker is, but I swear it's not, man. We've looked all over, haven't we? But maybe if I just kind of get like an overall view of this particular area, maybe I'll be able to find it. So where is this? It's about like right in front of me. Because yeah, you would think this would point you directly to the corpse. So the corpse very well just may be like right here, and I'm just not doing a good job of seeing it because maybe the quest marker is not like exactly on it. It's just so difficult to tell, man. Do I have like a potion of Night Eye? Maybe that would help. Inventory and then potions. Cyrodiilic brandy. Maybe if like maybe if we use Night Eye, we could maybe see it a little bit better. Sorcery, willpower, skooma. Sorcery, looks like no Night Eye potion. Maybe down here, actually. Fire shield, graze healing, might, respite, sorcery, weak potion of the sea. Water breathing. Yeah, for 30 seconds. All right. Let's drink that. Now we can move around here for 30 seconds. See, I'm imagining the slaughterfish. Oh my god. No! Maybe this is the one? Okay. So I'm like trying not to lose sight of it. Okay. So this one. Yeah, that's the first new slaughterfish I've seen in so freaking long. So the only thing I would think... Oh, it moved it. Oh my god, can we do it now? Oh my god. Wow, so what happened there? Rumar slaughterfish. Yeah, so he's just gonna kind of turn around. It's just kind of difficult to not lose sight of him. Okay, so he's dead. Gold and a Rumar slaughterfish. It fixed it. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Yeah, now it's moving it. Okay. So learn from my mistake, basically, if you're playing this yourself. Just follow the quest markers. It'll lead you from fish to fish, pretty much. They're not exactly where it says that it is. Also, if we use Detect Life, yeah, you can barely see it. The Detect Life effect is extremely, like, subtle, basically. So, learn from my mistake. Go from fish to fish. Do it in one fell swoop, because I didn't realize what happened there. You have contracted green spore. That sounds disgusting. Personality is being drained. I'm good with that. Let's just remember to use a cure disease potion after this. Yeah, so, yeah, Detect Life does not seem to help you whatsoever. Like, it's within 60 feet. So, actually, we can tell this if we get in 60 feet, because it's got a little foot icon up there, right? So, you would think, right about here, we should be able to detect it in the distance, right? Let's try it. I can't see anything. So I'm not sure if Detect Life is just incredibly subtle or what, because it's right there. So yeah, you'll notice the quest markers don't go directly to the fish. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Oh, it went from young to normal slaughterfish now too, didn't it? We were just straight up punching fish. Punching fish in a lake. Also, it takes a while to update too, I've noticed. Yeah, this quest is weird. The quest markers are super duper weird with this one. Because once you kill a fish, it takes a while for it to update the little, the marker too. Also, we've got 2 slaughterfish here now. Let's go to the top of here and then go back down. Okay, we got 1 on the left. I'm gonna go for this guy here. It's just a little difficult because he kind of moves all around. We gotta watch our breath meter as well. The idea of just punching fish in a lake. All right, so make sure not lose track of the corpse. I think that's we gotta be getting close now. As you can tell, if you lose your breath completely, you start to take damage, obviously. Okay, now where is this little feller? And also, clearly, if you do the fish before the quest marker moves, it'll divert you to the next fish. So it seems to be good. I don't know exactly what happened when we lost sight of that one thing, but yeah, now it seems to be okay. So here he is down here. Hello, little guy. Now, if we need to get some air, we can go up to the top, and I'm sure he'll follow us. But I think we can kill him and survive. There he goes. Got it. I've acquired 12 Ramar slaughterfish scales. I should bring them to Aelwyn Merwald at the Way Settlement as soon as I can. All right. So let's get to the top here. Beautiful. And then can we fast travel in water? I'm forgetting. Looks like we can. All right, so that makes me really happy because I was worried that that was glitched. It's just kind of weird. And also, we get a really good reward from this if I remember correctly. So, he doesn't want us to go in there. Also, what's that effect happening right there? So, let's wait about 13 hours, and then hopefully this man will be out and about doing his thing, taking his bath and taking his ring, and giving it to us. All right, so is he out and about? Yes, horrifically loading in. Jesus.
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough.
I understand, man. About those scales.
By the 9, you've got the scales. Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that they would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
Thank you. So, 12 Rumare slaughterfish scales removed. Jewel of the Rumare added. What is going on with us? Quest completed. Go fish. It's almost like we have the water breathing effect on us, but we don't. It's definitely been longer than 30 seconds. So I don't know what is happening there. Also, very funny is like, oh, go get me these scales. Meanwhile, he gives you a ring that, if I remember correctly, is extremely, helpful and probably would be worth a lot of money. So we have got the Jewel of the Rumare. Yeah, worth 2,500 gold. What was he even talking about? Water breathing on self and fortify athletics on self, 4 points. Very, very good ring, especially early game. Basically, yeah, completely ruins becoming an Argonian, which gets water breathing. Although you do have to have a ring slot, obviously. So, we want to take off the resist paralysis, and we want to put on the Jewel of the Rumare, and then look at our hands, see if we can see the ring pop in. Yeah, the other hand, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be where we end this episode. Special thank you to Chef Goulet, Sarah Perry, Brian O'Grady, Greg Bousquet, Bibbits1, and Demon Wrath, Tier 2 members on this channel. And thank you to all of our members, and thank you to our patrons, and thank you to our Twitch subscribers, and thank you for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, this playthrough has been an absolute joy, and I really hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'll see you in the next episode. Remember, you can hit join under the video if you'd like to support and also get these videos early. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.